So now, let's have a deeper look inside of Omlox and also deep dive into the architecture. And therefore, I would like to introduce the Omlox committee leader, who is Matthias Jöst, also CEO of Heidelberg Mobile. It's great to have you here. As the Omlox committee leader, you probably know a lot about Omlox. Could you explain us what we can use Omlox for?
Yeah, when we started 2 years ago, we assembled as a smaller team of companies, and what we first did, we collected use cases where location technology would be beneficial. So all the industry partners came with their ideas, with their processes, with their use case, and based on that, we had a huge backlog of processes where location-based services are beneficial. And they are ranging from supply chain management, shop floor security, asset tracking or tool tracking, job order processing. So the variety is huge, and we aim to support all of those with Omlox.
Okay, that sounds like a big challenge.
Exactly. There is a lot of things to do, but we achieved a lot of it.
We have many partners, so I think we can handle it. So let's have maybe a look on the Omlox architecture, which is also displayed here. What are the core pillars of Omlox?
Yeah, we heard already that we try to harmonize different locating technologies that are out there in the market, especially with a focus on indoor locating technology. And therefore, we have one core element is a software part that combines the data of those different locating technologies to transform this data into one standardized data format. That's one element, so a software element. And the second thing that we are focusing on is a certain locating technology which is superior in locating things in productive environments where there is a lot of metal, where there is a lot of movement, where precision and the time to compute location is important, and that's ultra-wideband. So we have a software element, and we are focusing with one locating technology, which is ultra-wideband.
Okay, ultra-wideband. What is that technology, and why do we need an open ultra-wideband system?
So ultra-wideband is a wireless locating technology. So you have in a building, you have sort of antennas like a Wi-Fi hotspot, and you have small movable things, and based on the transmission of the signals, you can compute the location of such things. But ultra-wideband so far is quite a proprietary and isolated technology with many small vendors. It's not like Wi-Fi, where you just plug in your device and then you get connected. And that's the thing that we are aiming at, to have ultra-wideband in a similar manner like Wi-Fi, and you can combine different vendors to a complete setup.
Okay, so just like plug and play.
Exactly, because as in the past, ultra-wideband was very expensive, and so the infrastructure was also quite cost intense. And if you have an open system and you can mix and match technologies, the costs and the benefits are in a better balance.
Okay. That sounds pretty good. You have mentioned the second pillar of Omlox, which is the software layer. It is the middle layer of Omlox.
Exactly, you can see it here. We have the two elements, which is the ultra-wideband in green, the core zone it's called for us, and the Omlox hub. That's the term that we define for the software element.
And what is it doing, this Omlox hub?
So when you locate things in buildings, it's obvious buildings have many floors, buildings have a certain geometry, and today locating technologies often compute the position within the building in a certain coordinate system, which is not the global one. And so you need to transfer the position within a building to a global one. And that's the thing that the Omlox hub is doing, so that you can get location data on a global level from all location technologies, and then you can combine and do all the kind of use cases you want to do.
Okay, that means if I have a production in Paris and one in Berlin, I can locate something inside the building and then go outside and have the whole supply chain, which can be seamlessly tracked.
So seamless use cases, and Many companies today have already experimented with locating technologies. They have at one side one locating technology, at another one, and so to combine also the different existing infrastructures, that's also a thing that we are aiming at, that the companies do not need to start from scratch, so they can reuse the stuff they have.
Okay, so that means that location data is then widely available and it is all in one system. I don't need
exactly,
many
and
different
in
ones.
also in one data format, because
Okay.
often to bring data in a unified and harmonized manner, that's also quite cost intensive.
Yeah.
And if you have a system that does this for you, that's then also another huge cost saver for companies.
Okay, that sounds great.